So I want to look back today for that assignment I'm going to have you do on your own. Let me just jump right to that. So you're going to write sentences for each of the comma rules. Now as I look at this, oh, here's 41. No, that's the new one. Okay, so I really can't jump back and look at all of them because I think all the rest of them are on my old pictures. I don't want to get too hairy here. Let me see, I can do it. So hopefully you have all your pages still. So let's look at all the old rules. So you want to conclude all the comma rules in sentences. If it's easier for you to just write 7 sentences, then just write 7 sentences. But if you want to combine a couple into sentences, you may do that. The only thing I ask is that you indicate that you did. So let me find in my language book where page I want to look at first here. So we want to go all the way back to page 133. What? Real quick, Ryden.
Can I have a bag?
For what?
I want to clean all that coal and stuff out from the fire pit. Since I don't have anything to do.
No, you gotta leave that in there, bud.
Why?
Because we just leave it in there.
No, I want
What else are you
to
gonna do with it?
Just throw it away.
I don't think we should throw it away.
Huh?
I don't think we should throw it away.
We should.
I don't care. Go get a bag.
Yes.
It won't hurt anything.
Where's
There's bags in the corner there. Right here. Next to where the light is. You know why I put bags back in there?
Oh.
Okay. So if you go back to page 133, I'll open this one. Okay, so comma rule number 1 was items in a series. So that would be your first sentence. All right. Common rule number 2 is if you have two or more adjectives before a noun, you're going to put a comma before them. If you can't remember, look at their examples and get re-familiar with it. And then write me a sentence for this. Write me a sentence for this one. Let me move to the next one. Let's see. I don't know how many I've got on here. Okay. Oh, stop it. All right, so comma rule number 3 was whenever you have a compound sentence and you use the and, but, for, or, nor. So you have a complete sentence, you have a comma, and an and, but, for, or, nor, depending on what works, and then another complete sentence after it. So that would be sentence number 3 you're using. All right. At this point, I think I might be at the end of, oh, no, here's some more rules. So dates, letters, and things in an address. So I want to see this somewhere in a sentence. And also, something with that. Even if you write a sentence having your own address and you punctuate it correctly within the address. How do you put this in a sentence? I don't think you really can. I mean, I would just give me an example of a salutation and give me an example of a closing and punctuate it correctly. How about that for comma rule number 5? I just want you to use each one. And then I think definitely the next one I have to go, now I have to go back to newer pictures here. Let's see, desktop and 49. It's all crazy. Okay, so language 139. I don't think there was anything on that one. 140 had rule 6 and 7 that we just went over yesterday. So I need a sentence with a introductory clause in it, and then with a comma after it. and then something with a direct address in it. Remember, your direct address can go at the end of the sentence, so the comma would go before it. It can go at the beginning of the sentence where the comma goes after it, or it can go in the middle of the sentence where you have to have commas on both sides of it. Okay? So I'm not going to say necessarily that you have to have 7 sentences. Just make sure you're using all 7 of those rules, and maybe like out to the side of your paper, like say you're going to do, sorry about that, guys. Let me get back to where I want to be. I really want to be on page, what are we going to do today? 141. Let me get to 141. If you could just mention out on the side what rule you use. So if you're writing your sentence, okay, out to the side you can write, say you could write rule 2 and 4. And that way I know what to look for in that sentence. You could do that for a sentence. That would be very helpful for me. Okay? All right, so apostrophes. Apostrophes are commas that are hanging up in the air, and they have totally different jobs. We know apostrophes really well in contractions. They take the place of the missing letter. We also, so like look here for shouldn't. These are so easy. You're so used to them. I don't know why I even go over them. We also use apostrophes for possession, right? Your friend's dog. The apostrophe before the S means that that's just one friend. The apostrophe after the end, S, means more than one friend. Children is already plural, so you would just use the regular apostrophe S. You don't have to put it on the end, showing it's more than one child. Children means more than one. If you ever use like letters or numbers in your writing, A's or 1s or 2s, you use an apostrophe S. B's and C's, use that. All right, so I have a lot writing here. Just remember for it's with an apostrophe there, that means it is. It's not possessive. All right. Oh my. All right, let's go to the next page. Let's jump right in. Let's see. Whoops, I wanted to turn first. All right, now, okay. So forming contractions, we've done this a lot, so this should be easy. The most common contractions are made by shortening not into NT and combining it with a verb. Write the contraction for the following words. Is not, isn't, does not. I gotta turn my page because I keep bumping the bottom. Doesn't, do not, don't, was not, wasn't, were not, weren't, has not, hasn't, have not, haven't. Oops. That's kind of a little sloppy there. I'll just redo it. Haven't. H-A-V-E-N-T. Had not, hadn't, should not, shouldn't, would not, wouldn't. Pretty easy stuff. We've had this for a long time. Contractions are also formed by joining nouns or pronouns with verbs. Write the contraction for each of the following verbs. I am, I'm. You have, you've. You are means your, this your. That's an R, by the way. It is, it's. So if you have the apostrophe, it means it is. She has, she's. Yeah. I think that can also be she is. Let us. Let's. We shall. Will. That can also be we will. She would. She'd. Don't forget the apostrophe here. You got a shed. There. Now it's not T-T-E-I-R. It's they are there. Mary's. M-A-R-Y apostrophe S. Okay? Write these sentences on notebook paper as you might say them if you were talking as a contraction in each sentence. So let's not write them. Let's just say them. We do not go to school on Sunday. All right, Morgan, how would I say it? With a contraction. Change the do not to a contraction. Good. We don't go to school on Saturday. Perfect. Leonard, do number 2. I am very happy for you, Willie. Good. I'm very happy for you, Willie. All right, Alex, number 3. Have you not finished your lunch? Good. Haven't you finished your lunch? Right. Or you haven't finished your lunch? All right. Will, do number 4. She said that she would do her best. Right. Very good. That was a little tricky. She said that she'd do her best. Gavin, do number 5. It is time to go. Good. It's time to go. All right. And all those would use apostrophes because they're contractions. Write the part of speech for each of the underlined words. I have a beautiful Persian cat with calico markings. Let's mark the prepositional phrase. That will help us tremendously. Because now I see this is the object of the preposition. All right, so I have what? A cat that is Persian. What's Persian doing? Describing the cat. So it's an adjective. Her fur is long and luxurious. No prepositional phrase. But it's her fur. Fur is the subject. Her is describing whose fur. So it's an adjective. And this is also describing her fur. It's long. This is called a predicate adjective because it's coming after the state of being verb. Many people do not know about the playful habits of this breed. So we have of this breed, which we don't have to worry about, but about playful habits. All right? Not. Not is never a verb. It's always an adverb. About the playful habits, well, this is a prepositional phrase, and habits is the object of the preposition. It's the noun. Persians often tease their owners by hiding nearby. By hiding is not a prepositional phrase. It's an infinitive phrase. Oh, maybe not. Take that back. By hiding. Yeah, yes, I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. And then, so this is nearby is describing where they hide. So let me make sure, but I think it's an adverb. Let me check. Don't want to give you wrong information, but I think I'm right. Yep. Okay, so it's an adverb here. And then tease is just a verb. Can you tease? Yes. They are a delightful type of cat. Right? They is a pronoun, but it's acting as the subject. I think they want you to write it as subject. Oh, no, they want it as a pronoun. But either way, it's a pronoun acting like a subject, right? Okay, so you know what you're doing today for schoolwork. Go ahead and finish that. And still hand in these pages that I do with you. I still want to see that you're doing them. Obviously, if you do them with me, you should get a pretty good grade, right? All right, have a good day. I'm going to make one more lesson for you guys for the week, and then I should be done. For you guys, anyway, so 6th grade. Bye.